Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader and yeah, we are about to do a big fight. So we've got Aurora here and we've got a big fight. So these guys here have asked us to basically kill them because they're being controlled and they're being asked to basically I think they're overloading this, this machine here. Oh, there's people back there too? Oh dear. Okay, I did not realize that. I thought it was just the two groups, so there's four. Alright, so yeah, I think we do need to split our party. So if that's the case, let's see. Yeah, you know what? I need Argent on one side, and I think I need Vernac on the other. Okay. Now let's see, what else do we got? So... Heinrichs, we'll put you there. And I think Pascal is also going to go with that group. Well, he doesn't have the sniper anymore, so so that's not really a thing that we need to worry about. Let's send... So let's see, you've got some healing. Heinrichs has some healing. Okay, so yeah, we'll send people who have some healing abilities on two opposite sides. And then Adira, you'll be able to come over here. Okay. All right, let's try that. Okay, with the regular shot, I think it can do the pass-through. Might kill both.
Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally.
Alright. This is not up at all right now, Veil Degradation, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, I messed up. I didn't realize that cost 2. Whoops.
On it.
That was some good initial damage I just gave up on. Adira, girl, really? Did you really do this to me? Damn it. Alright, so... Can I show that here? She's got a thing. Where is it? I think it's the... Yeah. So I thought she was a sanctioned psyker for a really long time, but apparently she's not. And this right here, unsanctioned psyker, dangerous and uncontrolled. All psychic powers used by this character have a 5% chance to trigger perils of the warp, and are resolved as if the psyker's psi rating was a +1 level higher. Cool. So everybody just got knocked prone. Great. Alright, only those two did. This side's okay. This side's screwed. Thanks, girl. Mm-hmm.
Your blood will flow!
Wow. Honestly, with the 5%...
Can I fall back now?
5% is basically rolling a d20. It's like rolling a nat 1. I'm kind of surprised it hasn't happened more. All things considered.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is unacceptable. faith without deeds is worthless.
Rest assured, I'll be
He was
marking
not-
this incident down.
Was he in that? Like, I thought I looked and saw that he was not in that. Is there a chance for it to spread beyond? It's like, I want to see that area again.
Not.
Okay, I'm mad. I'm mad now. What a way to start this fight, huh? Part of me wants to just start it over, but let's just live with it and see if we can do it. We're probably gonna have to restart. This is such a colossally bad way to start this fight that I highly doubt that we're going to succeed here. Oh, shock doesn't work on him. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Never mind? Somebody explain that one to me. Wait, how did it change so much? Hold on. When we got our Psyker thing up, chains up to, no, still 4 tar, okay. And yep, the psi rating increases our damage with that, yep. But, wow. Did we... Mental damage. Damage source Adira. Damage cause pain channeling? Okay, what is pain channeling? Oh, he's not dead. I'm so confused. Okay, is pain channeling something on you? No. No, that guy died. Okay, so there's another one here. Wow, I am such a mess today. It's truly such a mess.
Anything else?
Do you have an ability called pain channeling, or is that another? Did we like do another 5% roll and pain channeling just rolled in our, and it rolled in our favor this time? I don't know what pain channeling is, so just trying to make sense of it. Here it is. Whenever the Psyker kills an enemy with a psychic power, dealing more damage than wounds on the... Oh, yeah! The excess damage will be dealt to the enemy closest to the target. Oh my gosh. That was a good ability to take for her. I forgot about that. That is awesome. We just obliterated that entire grouping. Okay. Honestly, where is Heinrich in this? Okay, who's going next? Heinrich might die before he gets his turn. Can I do anything? Hold on. If that guy's going next, let's do this to him.
Not a servitor. Another foe painted black.
Okay, that makes him go next. That did count as our attack. Target gains 35% increased hit chance on their next attack, dodge on their next dodge, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, I kind of want to do this just to try and get you more healing, so...
Let's see.
Okay, and we're probably going to use your siphon.
Momentum.
I needed that.
Okay, you're going to use that. So here's the thing, if I use this, does he get an attack of opportunity first? Because I'm using a Psyker ability in front of him. Also, I may get more drain from somebody else. 12 to 12, 12 to 12, but he only has 6.
I won't object to it.
Okay, good parry. He hasn't used any of his movement. This might actually be a good place to use this. Restores all AP and MP. Okay, it would have restored it anyway. And gains +5 MP until the end of the turn. They don't lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee attacks during this turn. Okay.
I feel the power.
Let's see if we can move through these guys. Okay, you can use this, but it's going to be more AP. Do we care about that? That one, hold on. That one is, no, this is the area one. Okay, let's just move forward.
For the throne's real reckoning is...
Damn, I should have used that at some point, huh? Well, since it costs 2, I don't know if that actually would have been better. Okay, I've still got movement. I don't know if this guy will attack me or not. He will. Okay, we dodged, which is good. Okay, now are we out? I think now we're out. Alright, I gotta keep an eye on this. This is gonna get dangerous for us. Okay, do damage to your own people. I'm okay with that. And we managed to get Heinrich back to good health. It's too bad our right side basically lost their turn. Damn it, Adira. Very good. Attack of opportunity.
Deliver us!
Okay. You actually need to get some kills in order to get unwinded. I may move you up and try and take some shots on these guys. Alright. Oh. And then I picked the wrong person anyway. Alright, that's fine. Gotta remember I have controlled shot. Probably could have done a spread there. Gotta use your tools, buddy. Gotta use your tools. Oh. I didn't realize we're on a timer here. Can you see anybody there? So the only reason this guy died is because the damage was transferred, and in the transfer it no longer was considered shock damage. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to play it, but that's the way it did play it. I find that kind of interesting. Okay, 65 ain't great. This might actually be more effective. This has got to be considered a... It's not a veil? No, hold on. On some abilities, there's a little thing down here that says that it's a veil ability, right? But Lidless Stare has to be a veil ability. It's gotta be, right? But it doesn't show it on this one.
I have read tomes of military
Okay, I did not need to move forward. That was my bad. I didn't have to do that. I always forget sometimes that I'm in my preview mode, and it's gotten me in trouble more than once.
If I may.
Okay, gotta remember to check and see how many
As
points
the
we actually
Emperor
have,
commands,
but that's
I
okay.
act.
I need that 80. Come on. Come on. Oh, goodness.
I'm afraid not. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. Let's see. So that's considered an attack as well. Here's what I'm thinking right now. We finish you. Okay. Don't I know it? Then we hit you. Yeah, maybe I need to start investing in some stuff that takes care of some veil degradation. Because when it does come into play, it gets dangerous. Okay, what does this one do again?
Let's see to it.
So as we're killing them, the rounds are actually going up. So as long as we keep up on that. If you take aim, I don't think the extra turn is going to be useful because Adira doesn't have a good ranged option other than what she's got. I could do this right now to get him moving a little bit quicker, even though he's about to get a turn, but let's give him voice of command, and then I think we are going to give him a turn. Okay, 28s are not great, honestly. But it's what I got. 32. Okay, this shot's gotta be better, right? So 9 to 13. What is this one again? The overcharge. Area attack that overheats weapon for 2 turns. We don't need that one. And then this one was extra damage. Gotcha. Okay, this group needs to get moving, but I don't have a good way of doing it. How far does this go? Probably not far enough, right? Can I see where the range is? But that might be useful. They seem to have, like, crowded around this guy. Let me read this again. So for allies' weapons, recoil is reduced. Okay. Enemies suffer a -% penalty in dodge. Great. Okay. And I gotta remember that we can use this on enemy weapons as well. Okay, let's do this.
The Omnissiah knows all.
we're not gonna have a line of sight on those guys. So we'll just pop Intimidation. We'll be able to use that on the next turn, I think, so...
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Okay. You need more movement. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody's health is doing okay right now, so... Also, I already moved, so it doesn't even matter. You're not going to be able to see anybody. So, I don't think you're doing anything this turn.
Running binary override.
This is already on. Okay, 38 on that. I mean, at least with this one, we get 3 chances at a 20 versus 138. Okay, hit something back there. All right. That's fine by me.
I'll do it.
Does this require line of sight? I think it does, right? Oh, maybe not? Oh! It straight up murdered that guy? How much damage did you do? $83? How did that 17 to 28 damage become 138 mental damage? Is there something to do with veil degradation being higher that makes, like, psychic damage more effective? Like, how did that become so strong? Okay, but... how? Somebody help me with that one. What combination of effects is making that balloon so high? That's not an enemy ability.
Not this Scryer's job.
Okay, what does this do again? Creates an area that lasts until the start of the Psyker's next turn. All allies within the area. No. We don't need that one so much.
But of course.
Really? Is that prone again? So did he just lose another turn? Hold on, where? Yeah, okay. Girl, you have to stop. You have to I know veil degradation, but please stop. Maybe I should just not use these abilities.
That is not my destiny.
For fuck's sake. That was funny though. But still, I've got 4 turns. We're keeping up all right now. Man, I don't even know if I want to use those. How would you do with your pistol? 21, 33, not great. Not great, honestly. Maybe I'll move you here. That way you can give a turn to Argenta.
dare ask. Be careful not to cross my gaze. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, we'll just have that for whenever your next turn is.
If only that were possible.
Probably a bad idea with Veil Degradation, but here we are. Oh, this guy in front of me is alive. I did not even realize he was still there. Well, honestly, that's kind of good for us, because you've got attacks.
Not thank you to do this. I won't object to it.
I mean, that's already active on you, so we can't stack it. Yeah, it's just till the end of combat, so you're already doing everything you can, and you're still not going to be able to kill him unless you get a crit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you've got that. Let's give you this.
For the
Strength and
throne,
toughness.
glory.
You never stood a chance.
Increases an ally's resolve. How far can you throw that? Okay.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Oh, because it still passed on the damage to the closest enemy, which was the guy on the other. That ability is... I don't know if it's working properly. I don't know why it's ballooning the damage so much, but it definitely did it again there. Oh man, I might have to look that one up and see if there's a bug that's ballooning damage on Psychic Shriek paired with this pass-on ability, because that is... It should not be doing that much damage. It's doing like 80 to 120 every time I use it. Maybe there's something with Veil Degradation that I don't understand about the mechanics, where like using the abilities when Veil Degradation is so high is likely to like boost its power or something. I don't know. Like a risk-reward thing. Wow. But I'm not sure that's working as intended or not. Hard to say right now. Okay, enough. Now an aged, rattling voice speaks to you from behind the bloodstained masks. You are powerless to halt the approach of what is to come. I see a crimson trail leading humanity to its doom. I see the glow of the final dawn, and that means existence has made its choice. A dagger flashes in Aurora's hand. She drives it into the control panel with all her strength. Now you will see it too. Is this planet actually going to explode or something? Did she just destroy this planet? Crimson Trail, a huge warp storm stretching across the galaxy, the result of a catastrophic rift in real space. A blinding voltaic arc bursts forth from the broken control panel. and strikes at Aurora's uncanny mask. Its metal heats up, smoke billows through the bars. With a howl, the cultist collapses. The light is gone. Was that it? The final dawn? But why was it so different from what our teacher promised? Aurora shakes her head blindly. Her voice is now the voice of an ordinary middle-aged woman, frightened and in pain. You will pay for this. You will. The woman's body goes limp and collapses to the floor. Her iron mask hits the ground with a dull thud. Haskell examines the corpse with contempt, then concludes dryly, confirming purgation and termination. Heinrichs grimaces in disgust. The heretic took her secrets with her. Pity. The motley hues have rejected her, leaving only a grayish-green thread, the noose that the heretic put around her own neck. I have seen this many times before. No one can escape fear itself. I said it would come as a shock to her, didn't I? Her eyes literally sparked with astonishment. Adira's smug grin gives way to an expression of concern. That said, my friends from behind the door won't calm down. They keep sneering and guffawing as if the joke's on us and not her. Oh. Heinrichs approaches Aurora's body and leans over it. A minute, please, Analog Vernacular. I need no more than a minute. Okay. In the meantime, we'll do this 90% check. Inspect the control panel damaged by Aurora. I hope we still get to do that. I think we will. The cogitator is probably well beyond repair, but your attention is drawn away from the sacred machine and towards the dagger sticking out of the control panel. On closer inspection, it turns out to be a lavishly decorated handguard of a sword whose blade has been pried out. Its pommel is decorated with a strange adornment resembling an eye covered by a scaled lid. This is what we were offered in that weird dream where the ghost visited us. What remains of the blade has a blue sheen to it, the same tint as Kunrad's weapon during his mutiny on your void ship, and the one that we were offered that we turned down in that dream. This is no human-made object. It was grown from wraith bone, a material favored by the Eldari. An Eldari material composed of crystallized psychic energy, used in the creation of everything from art pieces to craft worlds. An ancient and highly advanced alien race that once dominated the galaxy. Interesting. So an ancient race implies to me that it's an ancient but also somewhat lost. In other words, they don't really have a presence anymore. But it doesn't, in a vast space, that doesn't mean that they don't exist anymore, but they're probably not common. I don't know, man. Interesting. As you lean over the shard, you suddenly hear a multitude of voices. They blend together, and individual words are distorted as though they are mocking your attempts to grasp their meaning. The nagging whisper is like the burning red scratch of an unholy claw upon your mind. Let's see. Alright, Iconoclast tossed the shard to the depths of the reactor. Heinrichs might be pissed about this, but... As you touch the handguard, an otherworldly cold envelops your hand, only for a mere instant, as in the very next second, you send the corrupted weapon flying into the shining abyss. The terrible wail of several dozen voices pierces your mind for a moment, only to turn into a deafening shriek and break off as a clap of electricity is heard somewhere beneath your feet. I actually would have expected that option to be more of the dogmatic one, to completely throw away something that is heretical without looking into it. What was that? Heinrichs appears behind you. Did you think it a good idea to throw something into the reactor? I'd refrain from such experiments if I were you. Rogue Trader, on behalf of the Holy Ordos, I thank you for your cooperation and release you from requisition. From this moment on, I am at your service. I am ready to come aboard your ship and head for Footfall as soon as you deem it possible. That is, if you do not have other business in the system, in which case I am prepared to assist you in its prompt resolution. Yeah, remove Aurora's mask. I wonder if she's blind. The iron helmet is firmly attached to the heretic's flesh. Ew, really? Her face is impossible to make out in the darkness behind the bars of her mask, but after peering at it for a little longer than necessary, you wonder if, for a moment, you saw something move. Gross. So, like, is it fused to her face? Gross. Let us finish cleansing the monastery, Pascal. Executing. Let the Omnissiah given motive force flow and all obstacles in its path be eradicated. Okay. Miraculous Fusion Reactor. Alright, what do you got on you? All attacks of opportunity deal an additional agility bonus to damage. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I actually don't think that Abelard is an agility-based melee unit, though. We'll have to check you and see. The Blasphemous Prism. This was the thing that she looked at us through. A glass prism crafted by the cultists of the Final Dawn. It belonged to their leader, Aurora. If you look through it long enough, your vision begins to deceive your mind, showing what could be instead of what is. And a Gem of Dark Vitality requires heretical conviction. I don't even know if Idira is that far along. We'll have to see. Okay, maybe she can wear it. Does it say that you can't wear it if you don't have it? Yeah, heretical follower. Highlighted red. Okay, yeah, so she is far enough along in heretical that she could wear this. +4 maximum wounds. When Veil Degradation is above 15, +10 toughness. Each round the wearer regenerates wounds equal to wearer's heretical rank. It's kind of interesting. How is your agility? Also, yeah, you don't have a lot of gear, so this will be useful for you anyway. You get a +4. Fair enough. And then, yeah, we'll allow you to wear that. +5% armor against human enemies. Yeah, that, I guess, is an upgrade for now. Has a little bonus on it. 5% against humans.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, I got all of them.
Always keep your eye on the prize. I always have a backup plan.
The hallowed electrodynamic Cenobian greets its savior. Okay, damn.
I always keep my options open.
Alright, so technically we never did finish this puzzle over here. Maybe it was something that those guys said, but we never found anything to tell us what this was. Huh. I don't think we found anything that would have told us this in a different
There's money to be
area.
made.
So I think I just missed something. So the guide I found says that basically there's only one clue. near the athletics check that we did. You get past the boxes, you find a panel that talks about the triumph of reason over other facets, and then everything else you're just supposed to know from what you understand about 40k lore, which I don't know the 40k lore, so there's that. Let's see. So that clue was the one that was like over in one of these, on the opposite side of this, which can I actually look? Yeah, whatever we found here was the initial clue. Everything else you just have to find yourself from lore, which isn't the best way to do it in my opinion, but you know what, like the people who know the 40k lore are gonna love this, and the people who don't know the 40k lore are gonna be frustrated that there wasn't more to give us clues for in the first place. So we started with the right one, the Omnissiah. Let's see, the next one is the arcane key that closeth the circuit. The immortal reason that hath created the spark. So we got close. We just missed that middle one. Verily so. A pilgrim who has learned our ways is worthy of the gifts of the enlightened. Sure. We'll say I earned it. Okay. Ooh. An exotic arc rifle. When the wielder hits a target with the arc rifle, they also attack all enemies within 2 cells of the target. I like that. Interesting. It's a single shot, doesn't have a spread or anything, but... grants plus 15% critical hit chance to ranged attacks against enemies with less than 50% wounds left. I wonder if I want to try that instead of the flamer. We'll try it on her. Okay, this would not be good on you. We could give that one to you, and I believe you should be dogmatic, so you should be able to wear this. Where did it go? There you go. Cool. What is this? Wait, what is this? Color scheme? Show helm. Oh! I think in most cases I'm probably going to want that off. Show backpack. Can't see that anyway. You can change your color scheme. I didn't even know this was a thing. Ooh, I like that one. And in your case, let's take your helmet off. Yeah, nobody else probably can change their scheme, right? Only custom characters?
Rise to the top. or get left in the dust.
Okay, apparently we missed that. Yeah, I never did look that direction, huh? I was always facing the other. Okay, and with that, I suppose we're done.
Let us not dawdle.
I think this chapter's just about finished then. Might need to go and talk to a couple of people. We probably have to go back to the governor for one. So unless the governor has something else to finish up quelling this rebellion, we should be able to wrap this up pretty quick, I think, and move on to the next chapter. Go to Footfall.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Unfortunately, my personal investigation has hit a dead end. I think I will have to call upon outside resources to continue the search.
You see Heinrich's expression sour at these last words. Do we say this? He might be pissed. I don't even know what it was he was looking for. I must have missed some context, like, of what specifically his goal was. I have something to confess. I discovered some kind of chaos artifact in the Cenobium's cogitator, and I deemed it necessary to dispose of it.
What? All right. All right. At the very least, the object of corruption, if that is indeed what it was, has been destroyed. This is a satisfactory outcome.
Yeah, I would have thought that would have been more the dogmatic choice, but I guess since he was looking for it, that's what made it iconoclast.
There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Is Low Gothic what they call their language in the Imperium? Be honest, Van Kellox. Is this some kind of tracking device?
Certainly not. The elucidator is such a rare and complex creation of the Omnicia that neither I nor any of my colleagues would dream of compromising its integrity. If you wish, have your tech priests confirm that there are no listening devices inside.
Do they really pronounce it Omnicia? So it's more like, it's obviously a play on the Messiah. But they're also playing with omniscient, but it's spelled like Messiah. So I've been saying Omnissiah. Omniscia. 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 Get that in my head. Alright. What do you think will become of the electrodynamic Cenobium?
It all depends on the electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
Okay, I must return to my duties. Heinrichs is about to say something else when he is interrupted by the sound of a Vox signal. Someone is trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Okay, Victus. Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about you not simply saving the Tech Priest Monastery, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny, are spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medina is expecting you at his command center to discuss matters. We are ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. Okay. What I do need to check is, let's see. News of Aurora's downfall and the successful liberation of the monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus signify the end of the major unrest in Reactor Minoris. Okay. A lot of check marks, new blood. We're gonna get this by going back as well. So yeah, we're caught up. I don't understand, because we did this, right? Do these get marked off, or do these just stay here as like... I kind of thought that this would be marked because we actually found it. Unless there's a different one, but... His power is so great that it extends even over rogue traders. Okay, probably won't address that until later. Yeah, we found that. That was that Xeno ship. Okay, looks like we got another level up. That's our max level up, right? We hit 16? Let's see, anything we need to put away? No. Gotta remind myself, what was this one? So if you're unsanctioned, you need divination as well in order to use this. But sanctioned psychers can just use it. Okay, level ups. Choose a special ability. That's the one we took before. During the extra turn, any kill made by the target restores 1 AP and 1 MP. Target can redirect the ability with the remaining AP and MP to another target. Okay. Survivability. Cannot die. Target gains temporary wounds until the end of combat. Since you're fellowship based more so than Cassia, this one might be the good one for you. Deals extra damage. And until the end of combat, the target gains the effect of Voice of Command. I think we'll take this one. I think that Analog is the one that we gave the thing that gives them half of the benefits of Voice of Command until the end of combat, so maybe we'll take that one for Cassia. So which one did you take? Wait. I'm confused. Maybe the one you took... You already have this feature. Okay, cool. Weird. I wonder why it wasn't highlighted. Cool. We'll take that. The survivability thing. Now, how do I access the people? Let's see. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's missing right now? Who's missing? Pascal. Okay. Oh yeah, you're a level behind. Oh, cool, right here. You do get access to everybody. Okay, for you it's gotta be, yeah, let's get that bonus in strength. And then honestly, I'm thinking swift movements. Nimble is also good for you, but I think I want you to get more movement. Okay, that's the one that you have. Priority target, extra parry and deflection. Additional damage. Honestly, I don't really like this one that much because when you're moving around and bopping around, a lot of times the way that this game works is like most of the enemies are not big old tanks, right? There's always a couple, but most of them are going down in one hit. So I don't know how I feel about this priority target thing. Because right now he's being built to kind of move around and hit a lot of people, right? But yeah, I guess this is a good, because like, does not provoke attack of opportunity. So like, if you don't kill them, you can move on to the next. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Maybe I'll come around on it. Okay, you took that one. Honestly, I still think this one's just so good that you gotta get it. So we're taking that. Being able to bop around like that and hit a bunch of people with as much AP as you can is great, so. Okay, that's the one you have. What is the green highlight then? Because I thought the green highlight meant that was the one that you had. Okay, until the end of the combat, all the soldiers' attacks are 20% harder to dodge. Till the end of the soldier's turn, each of their area attacks deals additional damage equal to the number of attack targets. But I thought we couldn't use area attacks with this. Because you have to use the least amount of AP attack. So how would this one even be beneficial? I guess the weapon has to just be an area weapon. So this one, like if we use the flamer, right? That one's always an area, so that's the only way that one's useful, is if it's only an area attack. Yeah, I don't like that. This gives them movability while they're popping off their shots, so I kind of like that one. Okay, target provokes an attack of opportunity whenever it attacks. I've never used this in a fight. Honestly, I don't know how to use it effectively yet. It's definitely one that you put on a boss. I think that's the key. And we haven't found the opportunity to use it quite yet. But let's just remember that the operative has a boss buster with dismantling attack. And then you have this. The target provokes an attack of opportunity whenever it attacks. Okay. And that only really applies if you're in melee, though, so I don't know why I took that. I don't know if that was a good choice. Okay, you kind of lock them down so that they can't move. Dismantling attack also this shows like melee, but I don't think it has to be melee, right? Makes a free attack against the target. I think the cripple is good. Weapon skill and ballistic skill go down by -30. So they get like a -3 to all their bonuses. Okay, that's the one we took on you. Intimidates in a 5-cell radius, reducing their dodge and armor. Yeah, why not? Okay. Alright, that's all our level ups. And that also is where we're going to end this episode. So in our next level up, we're actually going to be picking our next subclass. So that's going to be fun. I don't know too much about those yet, so we're just going to have to look at them as we go. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.